Hello everybody, welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus with me, Flik, and I think, against my better judgment, we're going to try and do Mega Satan Magdalene. So we're going to need to play self-sacrifice rooms to try and guarantee it. We do start with a speed up tool thanks to progress and greed mode though, so her speed is base, which gets rid of one of her problems. If we end up not getting deals with the devil, that's technically a good thing because that means we can guarantee ourselves Dad's key to get into Mega Satan. The obvious downside though is we can't guarantee or near guarantee ourselves power. So we're just going to have to hope for good item rooms and good boss items. But as far as the characters that I still have left, I think Judas might be... I don't think I've done Judas yet. I think he might be the hardest, but just because he has such bad starting HP. So he can't play self-sacrifice rooms. Mitre is good. It's not a stat increase, but it's still good. So yeah, I could see him being the most problematic outside of yourself forcing angel deals somehow. And really, even if you try and force devil deals, angel deals, it's still just a 50-50 chance when you force it. Like, you give up the first deal with the devil without taking anything. Next time you get a deal, it's a 50-50 chance, and if it still isn't then, you're probably screwed, even if you do eventually get one later on, because you might not have enough time to get the key pieces. Which is the whole point of getting them. We will just go to the boss. Oh, we're going to get a cube of meat. Bad room to be fighting famine in. Bad room to be fighting anything in, honestly. He's also vibrating even though he's not moving. I would love for him to lose his horse down there. It's the furthest away from him I can get. Anytime you're ready, old buddy, old pat. Oh, the dog's barking at something. We're not long in from our morning walk, but she's not nearly as tired as she used to be. She's got way too much energy these days. Which is a good thing, I guess, but at the same time, it's a real hassle when it comes to recording time. I'm going to go check the room I missed. Well, no, because I don't want deals with the devil. But I do still need to earn the deal, though. In case there's not sacrifice rooms. I'm going to go clear that room. Ooh, that was... lucky that those spikes didn't have a hitbox. I suppose I should check the devil deal. By which I mean curse room. Did I mention it's early in the morning? So there we go. That means I'm going to get the deal on the next floor most likely. But to have our best chance at Mega Satan, I have to look at the deal and say nah. That's the only thing the devil responds to. You have to say nah. If you say no, he still just gives you the thing. I also checked just before I started recording. There's a car getting towed outside my house. Not mine, I don't have a car. But I was like, what the hell was that noise? And that was setting her off before I started recording. It's early in the morning. It's like, oh, that's a little strange. There's a car getting towed. Not because it's illegally parked or anything like that. I think it's broken down. At least that's my assumption. I finally got him. Rusted key is a latent luck up, I think. A Professor Latent luck up. I was considering the curse room, but now if I want to try and guarantee that deal, I can't really risk it. We're not getting very lucky with tinted rocks either. In fact, I'm pretty sure there's not been any, and it's not a case of me missing them. Bombs. Pill. 40 hour energy. That's handy. So there is a sacrifice room on this floor as well. I don't want to take it yet, though. In hindsight, prior to picking up those black hearts, or going into the curse room and picking up those black hearts, I should have played the sacrifice room on the other floor, but I wasn't thinking because it's early. That's another bad thing. Like, my recording windows with Sorrow the way she is right now, when I get in from the morning walk, I get in like 9:30, just after 9:30 in the morning. She might nap a little bit. At best, I can get like 2-3 hours of recording, which isn't a lot when my average video is pretty long. Ooh, Tech Point 5 is excellent. Like it a lot. And I don't really have the opportunity to wait till after lunch, because although she sometimes does nap a little bit after lunch, it's rare. And I do want that tinted rock, and we can get there with 2, I think. Yep. Go ahead guarantees deals, so that's perfect. I believe it still guarantees angel deals if you've switched over to angel deals, right? we might actually make this happen. We've got Tech Point 5 helping our damage in a massive way compared to our crappy tiers. So yeah, I think we can maybe... Do we need to do the sacrifice room now if I can... Well, there's still that 50-50 chance. I should play the sacrifice room a little bit just to try and keep it as an option. And that's the 40-hour energy pill. Sorry, I hear you crying, but you know I'm working. Yeah, let's do the boss, get the deal with the devil. It's the more dangerous little horn, or the most dangerous, because his bombs do contact damage. I don't know if I can walk in the flame it's leaving either. Good item in Jesus Juice. I have to look at this and walk away. Honestly, not that fussed. Delirium is fine, but it's not super amazing. So very happy to walk away from that. So we're going to have a 50-50 chance of it being an angel deal on the next floor. As for right now, we want to check the curse room just because, and then play the sacrifice room. It's a rune I don't particularly want. Okay, so there's a battery on the floor and I have a 48-hour energy. It's going to slow us down a little bit, but I'm also going to check for hearts here. Wow, nothing, huh? Nothing? That's just fine then. You feel blessed. 100% chance at an angel deal. But that only applies to this floor, I believe. That could be interesting. Ace of Clubs, the world. I don't know if Ace of Clubs is any use to us. We don't have any bombs. Now I could... There's a heart in the boss room. Right, so there's heals right there. This can't be a bad trip because we're one hit away from death. Health up. Pretty damn good. So now we can look in the boss trap room. Sadly, I don't have a bomb to make use of that. It's okay, but we can do that, and then that, and then that, and then that. Maybe play it one more time. Got a spare hearts, we'll play it again. Uh-oh. Whoop. Thank goodness I had an extra hit in me. So I think the next play, or maybe the play after that, we get a bunch of spirit hearts. But I do want to go down to the floor with a couple of hits in me because we're not doing a crap ton of damage. We're doing okay damage now, but not fantastic. So we'll take... oh, it's one of those hearts that doesn't come into you straight away. Yeah, still don't want that. We'll go down as is. We've got a lot of plays and we're early on. So as long as we get at least one more self-sacrifice room, I think we can do this. Just got to be careful not to accidentally teleport down to the dark room by mistake. Yeah, that big one's going to take a lot of hits. Brrr. So yeah, we can actually make this happen. Now, I haven't got my HP visible. I have 2 hearts, or did I get myself to 3? 3 out of 5 or 3 out of 6? Bugger. I'm going to assume I have 2 HP currently. It's better to assume I have less than I might actually than more. That'd be a good way to screw things up. We're back to a 50-50 chance at a deal with the angel unless I sacrifice room first. That's a half heart. Whoa. Pretty dangerous room, this. Still is. Tech Point 5 has betrayed me. That was a little whinge from the dog there. The peanut gallery responding to how the run is going. I don't know if we've lost a full heart or a half heart when we got hit there. I wasn't a champion, but it was contact damage. It's a double floor. No. It's Curse of the Unknown. Oh, tinted rock. Honestly, I'd prefer small rock, just to keep us on par damage-wise. We don't necessarily need Spirit Hearts to survive this one. We want to be strong by the time we fight Mega Satan, obviously, but... Okay, that's worth it. Got my key back, +1. And a bunch of money. There's the boss. I'd like to find the item room first. I would actually, the smart play is see if there's a sacrifice room first, because if you get yourself the You Are Blessed again, you can guarantee yourself 1/2 of the key you need to fight Mega Satan, which is what you need. So yes, we need to try and find a sacrifice room. There's the item room. There's a very silly thing I just did by hiding in a way I couldn't escape from. Ah, tick 2. So it is a damage down, but it works in conjunction with... That was very close. With tick point 5 and gives us unlimited range. And we are still firing tears, it's just they're doing less damage now. Was that a mistake? Maybe, but I value the massive range increase. It's technically infinite range. And we can still get more damage ups. What is that? Stem cell regen. Has there been another community pack? Because I don't remember ever seeing that. Huh. Come on, reroll and give me something half price. Compost. Just gives you random crap, right? I guess I'll take the random regen chance. It's for the curse room. We just bought a Spirit Heart, so... Also, there's no sacrifice room, of course. I got rid of the curse, so now I know how much HP I have, at least. But there's nothing else we can do on this floor. Yeah, we just gotta go. Well, sorry. I almost walked on the spikes again. Whew. Gotta fight the boss, and then we have a 100% chance of a deal, but only a 50-50 coin toss if it's a devil deal. I think maybe if I walk away from a second devil deal, it goes up to a 100% chance. But we are getting tier 2 ball of bandages as well, which is very good. Ripping Pestilence apart, considering he's a champion. It's the double beams combined with the occasional tear. We got an angel deal, excellent. Thank goodness I kept the bomb. The Bible is obviously trash. We'll pick it up for bookworm progress after we kill the angel. You the one that likes flying into you? Or the player? I believe so. You spawned a little helper friend. Not doing a lot of damage to the angel. Although Bandage Girl did charm him, so he's not attacking anymore. Good grief, this is taking a while, but of course it would with 2.8 damage. It's worth it. If we can knock this out, that's a massive thing to have happen, because I've had like Mega Satan as Maggie sitting since before Afterbirth Plus. And that itself gave a small boost to Angel Chance as well. Nice. But I need to make sure I hold on to one bomb in the next floor. That's assuming we even get given a bomb, that is. Because if we don't, and we get that roll on the 60-something% chance, I'd be very disappointed. Yeah, rooms like this are so much easier with infinite range. Who'd have guessed it? Sorry, little gishies, I came prepared for you. With infinite range. I really wish I'd knocked that into the mushroom, but... we don't really need the shop right now. We might get more money and then go back. Did I miss a curse room on the last floor? I don't think I did. I think it was the floor before, but I'm only just now... I'm getting the creep at the back of my mind being like, you missed a thing, you didn't do something optimally. Scapular, that's also fine. There is a tinted rock in here, but no bombs. No bombs. Beginning to sense that I might require many bombs on this floor. At least 4. Not a key, I need a bomb. Although I have enough to buy one in the shop, actually. I was tempted to go into the double key room. But I should definitely go see if I can buy a bomb if I don't get one after a room soon. Wait a minute, there's a library. Visiting a library could get me a bookworm transformation. I think the one I've already went... Oh wait, no, that's a double key room. Never mind. No, I am right. There is still a library. The double key room is to my bottom left currently. I think the top left would be the library because it's closer to where I started. Kinda. Yeah, it is. Oh, a bomb. Could we see 2 bombs? Nope. That's okay. We have the 1 bomb I require. So I think this will be the shop. That's obviously the double key room. And then I think the one to the left of the room I started in. Or 2 above where I started, I think. This has to be a library. It is. So we've got bookworm. We'll use that for the 1 spirit heart, but we're going red heart build, so I will keep yum heart. And then we have a damage up. Well, yeah, we do. Bookworm doubles up beams as well, I think. So what's the next piece of the puzzle? The next piece of the puzzle is that we kill the boss, we get an angel deal, not a devil deal, and the odds are in our favour. There was a coin flip last time, but this time it's actually in our favour. We get the second key piece, then we can go to devil deals if need be. I don't think it'll be possible, but we can take a deal if we're offered one. Also, we don't need to play sacrifice rooms. Although, maybe worth playing it just to get the one where it gives you a bunch of spirit hearts. Who knows? That's a lot of money. Don't know if going back to the shop right now is worth it. Let's see what happens after this. Because if I need the bomb, then maybe not. But if I end up not needing the bomb, in other words, we don't get an angel deal here, could end up using that in the secret room or on the tinted rock. Try for small rock. Although if we picked up small rock right now, I'd be going back down to base Maggie speed, and that's very painful. Might not want to look at Gertie flashing, because it's pretty painful on the eyes. Also, she's flashing because I'm shooting her. Angel deal. Okay. Speedball is another speed up, so honestly that's perfect. I don't know what I'm picking between, unfortunately. The habit. That's fine. That plays into our tanky build. You're the angel that likes beams, I think. Beams and bullets. He is dying faster. He may also just be less tanky than the red one, I don't know. Alright, so we have our key. We've got a 71.88 chance at a deal. We've had our item room. I know we could go to a shop, but let's just go. So now we need to live, but also live and prosper. Because we need to get strong enough to kill Mega Satan. Or find a Chaos card, I guess. Alright, a luck up is good. Although really, Chaos card is only good for one of his forms. Killing his first form would be better, because then you skip so many waves of him spawning crap. We're actually going fast. Not fast enough to get boss rush, of course, because when will I ever be that fast? But we're going fast enough that it's feeling like a quick run, and that's despite having 2.88 damage. Okay, good. Don't need to hold on to our bombs now, but we might find a more important use. You will potentially get more angel statues, it's just if you blow them up and fight the angel, you get nothing out of it now. Sadly, they don't start dropping generic angel items. This is not Mom, so hell, let's just go for it. It's Bandage Girl level 3, which is excellent. We're not hurting War very much. Also, what's with fighting horsemen in tiny rooms? You sniped me. You sniped me good. But now the hell begins, because... Oh wait, no, I can... No, no, yep. There's not enough room between me and his hitbox at that turn. That time it worked out, but every time I go on that side it doesn't. We just have to tank him down. Good riddance. The left one is the prism thing. The right one is flight. I think with the lasers, the prism thing will be hard to look at, but also awesome. Yeah. Honestly, taking whatever the goblet is called, I've forgotten, for flight plus something. Oh wait, am I confusing it with Dead Dove? I mean, Dead Dove gives you flying as well. See, I don't know the angel deal items very well because I never get them. Either way, the prism looks cool when I shoot through it, and I'm not shooting often enough to have it be a problem visually speaking, I think. It is cool when it happens, though. Against bosses where I can circle them, it could be amazing. It's taking a long time to pop you, there we go. Thanks for the money. Not gonna bother going into the mob trap room. We need the item room. I'm debating about the curse room. Because we can still get devil deal items in there. It is a thing that is possible. Not likely, but possible. I wish the prism wasn't an angel deal item because it's a very interesting orbital. Yeah, class it as an orbital. But you never get to really synergize with it that often outside of like run breaking, or sorry, runs where you break the game and get every item. So nobody in their right mind goes out of their way for angel runs, unless they're doing it for a purpose like we are. More cash. Alright, so that is our final, wait no, second last item room. Never mind, we were much slower for boss rush than I was expecting. I thought we were on the mom floor. The run still feels quick, but that might just be because the last time was a train wreck. Let's see what we've got. Butt bombs are the bra. The bra is garbage, so we'll obviously take butt bombs. Gives us 5 free bombs as well, which is good. Wow. Alright, so final shop. Yeah, I was thinking it was the mom's floor, even though we fought war. Moving box, blue map. I know we have one more shop, but so that got us a luck up. And that just improved our devil, or angel deal chance rather. As if it needed more buffing, we now have a 85.94% chance at a, excuse me, at a deal with the angel. Fine, I'll just go to it from here. Alright, and there's some cash back. Oh, no more bombs. I went through those 5 bombs already. And because we got a spirit heart in the shop, I am going to go to the curse room. And I'm honestly hoping for like the mark, pact, something like that. A Hagalaz rune is fine. To look on the almost bright side of life. The dog did kind of settle and actually fall asleep. She be napping. I see her back legs kicking. Oh. Another room where infinite range removes all threat. Now if only I had damage. Also Bandage Girl just kind of gets to chill out while I do this, I suppose. I got impatient, but it didn't cost me, thankfully. Okay. Something is still alive? Yeah, I hear it. There you are. How did you get over there? Oh, I don't have a bomb. Okay. There's no way in hell we're getting into that boss trap room. Bandage Girl, I need your lock-on range to be like 50% bigger than it is. So that it's actually useful. The fool. Let's try to make the most use of the prism there. Kinda worked. Last item room is Mongol Baby, which is not very good. And we don't have a key for the shop. I want my Hagalaz rune. Honestly, we're ready for the boss. We're still not strong enough that I feel comfortable with Mega Satan. We need to get stronger. Sacred Heart would do it. You know, we're going by Angel Deal items. There's a bomb. This is not where the mom fight is, huh? Down and to the right. Where's the second secret room? Oh, it's way over there. Yeah, I missed a few rooms to the right of the level. As far as like normal runs go, like if we weren't aiming for Mega Satan, this would just be a nice, comfortable-ish Maggie run. Above average Maggie run. And if we'd started with similar items and it was an Eden run, it would be a slightly above average Eden run as well. Not great, but not as terrible as some of the starts I've had as Eden recently have been. The boss should be here, adjacent. Ooh. Potentially promising if we can get ourselves a cricket head. Okay, it's not too bad. And we don't want that. Another regeneration potentially from stem cells isn't doing much for us, but eventually we're going to go down to red HP, I feel. Once double damage kicks in. Isaac. I want the prism to be facing some of the eyes at all times. Hey, I didn't touch that eye. That was nowhere near me. That was terrible. I'd argue on that as well. Have I had the one makes you larger pill? Is that why the hitbox is different to what I'm actually visualizing? I don't think I have. Actually, maybe an item I picked up made my size grow. Either way, Mom is dead with ease as per usual. Wait, we actually got to deal with the devil rather on a 71.88 chance. That's Little Harbingers and Sister Maggie. I like Little Harbingers, but it obviously comes with a big caveat. We are going to take it though, because we don't need Ender Deals anymore, and this is our chance to maybe actually get powerful. Risky, obviously, but we've got to do it because otherwise we're not strong enough to kill Mega Satan anyway. Okay, let's go to the secret room. Ah yes, more money. That's exactly what I needed. Come on, something good in the secret room. Oh, 3 bombs isn't bad, honestly. Good that we've got a half heart there as well. I am going to get hit. It doesn't matter in terms of a deal, it just matters in terms of living. So we can actually... Did not notice that was a mimic. We can actually get into the curse room without losing 2 red hearts. That's good. Okay. Still worth it. Definitely worth it. I was hoping for, obviously, an item, but it's okay. I wonder if we could... Nah, there's not coming anything up there. The boss will be down and to the right. Now we just want to get to the boss. And if it's Conquest, we can get ourselves a tier 4 Bandage Girl, which would be very good. That would be our main damage dealer at that point if we got her. She is doing good damage right now as well, it's just that the tier 3 has a dodgy hit radius. I suppose that's technically true of tier 4 as well, but she goes on the hunt more at tier 4. She gets a thirst, the bloodlust. How did that miss me? Alright, that makes up for Mom hitting me when she didn't, because that definitely, those bullets caressed me and it didn't count as hitting me. Oh, also, I only just now realised that wasn't Little Harbingers at all, that was the Death Note. The Death Note is not a good item. So I wasted that red heart beyond... Well, it wasn't a waste because it still means we're getting devil deals now, not... My phone / watch is binging at me. Ah! Damn you, Twitter! You're more intrusive now that every time I get tweeted at, it comes to my watch rather than just my phone. Did I not kill the right one there? I don't think I did. Which is weird because it seemed to die in the order indicated. Ooh, potentially excellent. Okay, so we've got ourselves a reroll, but that could be a Jera there. Hagalaz. Christ, you king ones are tanky. Burkano we'll just use because we're about to fight the boss anyway. Blank Room we'll use. I think that was Burkano again. That was Purity. Hagalaz we don't need, obviously. Another Purity. Christ. Hagalaz again. That time it didn't multiply. Okay, so we're left with Perthro and Perthro. Oh, that means if we get Conquest and he just drops his horse, maybe I can use the Perthros to force Bandage Girl? Does it work like that? Or would it just be a random item if I forced a reroll? I don't know. What I do know is Loki is taking too long to die. I was a little ashamed how long it took me to realise it didn't have Little Harbingers. Even when I picked it up I was just like, yeah, that's Little Harbingers. Don't need to file any of that into memory because I know what it is. I know what I picked up. No, I did not. He did, in fact, not know. Ow. First time I've seen that room. Also, this is not where the boss is at all. Christ. Okay, bottom left then. Appreciate the keys. That was a charged key. I might have been better off leaving that, but too late now. I really wish I had spectral tears this run. Spectral lasers, to be precise. Where the hell? Must be on that damn path I missed. I'm getting down and dirty to try and kill them faster. I'm not sure if it's working. Maybe. Thought I saw a tenant rock there. Wasn't. Oh. Oh, I just got 2 off my tier rate for killing the one enemy in the room thanks to a death note. So maybe it wasn't such a dumb decision. I'm gonna get something else here too. Spirit heart. Not bad. It is conquest, so we can see what we can make happen here. And we got some range there. And Little Brim. I could re-roll Little Brim. I'm not gonna though. Because I'm holding the button down to fire my little laser anyway. We are going to re-roll that. Became squeezy. So it doesn't become a bandage girl by force. Okay. I'm going to take that for the tears up. And Spirit Hearts. Because I think that means my lasers proc more often. Yeah, that looks like the, like you're hearing the like psh, 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 psh noise more often, right? At least it feels like it. I'm going back to grab the other Perthrow. If it isn't obvious. Because if we get any bad items on the chest, we can re-roll them. Bad is basically anything that doesn't give me damage or survivability at this point. If we get one more deal with the Devil After Mom, which we're definitely, well, we're earning the right to go in, but if it's Krampus or there's nothing to trade my hearts for, that would suck. But if we could get rid of these last 2 red hearts just so we have Polaroid invincibility for Mega Satan as well, that would be a big boon. And I ain't talking about the Fallout New Vegas character after he retired and stopped caring about his appearance and changed from Boon to Big Boon. That may be one of the most niche and also bad jokes I've ever told. Hey, if you haven't ever watched my Fallout New Vegas playthrough, it's technically award-winning. Because of a lack of entrance, if I had to guess, but still. If Little Brim hits the prism, does he... I want to check that. Oh, I would have had it there, but I let go a second too early. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. When they are concussed, they should be forced open. It's a very obvious thing. Oh. Oh, hello, Guppy's tail. Getting a Guppy item this late, especially just the tail. Oh, we have reasonable luck and we have a reasonable amount of keys, so it might make a difference on the chest in terms of it'd be worth clearing the chest to get stronger before taking on Mega Satan. But it's going to come down to how much HP we have by that point, if we get there. Money equals power would not go amiss. Little Brim is charging quick. Ever so often I'm just mischarging it by a tiny bit, but he is charging quick. Oh, there's a tenant rock in here. And he does have piercing, which is nice. Small rock. That's okay. Oh, didn't go into the secret room. Or did I? No, I did not. I don't think I want to be taking a unknown pill this late, because it could just be a tears down. What positive effect could it be that would help me in the long run? Perks, I guess? Anything else? So I think the dog just farted in her sleep. I looked away and walked into an enemy as a result. I'm double checking that's what it is, and not that she's going to go try and eat her own crap again. I'll check more thoroughly after the room is done. Let's see, I don't see her. Oh, I don't see her because she's right behind me staring at me. So yes, it was just a fart. Lovely. Too much so far that I don't have a dog that has that particular cliche that most dogs do. Bad dog guess. It's terrible. And they reach a certain age, early on that is, and their bowels are just like, it's fine, the humans don't care that much. We do care. Dog bowels who have personified. We do care. That eye just refused to die. Well, Little Brim will be killing it, lives for us mostly. We're just doing chip damage. Guppy's hairball and the razor blade. Taking Guppy's hairball, I'm using the Perthrow. I'll take contact from below just to get to all spirit hearts. So we have Polaroid invincibility when I get hit. Obviously now the Yum Heart is garbage and useless. I think that was the best bet though. The hairball's not going to do anything for us. But hopefully on the chest we can get ourselves something that is useful as a space pariah. Boom. My timing on those is pretty good. Didn't really help us there, unfortunately. Oh, hello. I wondered what the enemy was in this room. Little did I realise. It is a shame that we didn't get tier 4 Bandage Girl. I feel like that could have helped a lot more than the alternatives. Squeezy is fine. Usually Squeezy is top tier, honestly. But yeah, I think the tier 4 Bandage Girl would have made Isaac a lot more doable. I'm going to assume that Isaac is over by the second secret room. It's not always the case, but it's so far away. We're going to give it a go. Oh, thanks for the very small damage increase, Death Note. It helps. A 0.5 damage increase isn't tiny, actually, now that I think about it. There's specifically damage up items that give less. That's about on par with Small Rock, isn't it? Ooh, Fate. And Bomb Bag. Now, the only problem with Fate is that it gives you an Eternal Heart, but I really value the ability to fly. It's not fair having a portal be the first thing you have to kill in a room. Come on now. The thing that spawns from it takes precedence. Steven for a damage up. Excellent. We're running out of keys now, though. I only have one more I can spare. We're getting all these chests because of Guppy's tail, incidentally. That plus reasonably high luck. I don't think there's a way for us to get Dark Bum, but if we had him... Get rid of the dangerous enemies first. Granted, the ghosts are dangerous because they can just teleport onto you and do damage cheaply, but they're not as dangerous as, case in point, they're not as dangerous as the bomb flies. Thank goodness it doesn't. I'll have to kill Isaac first, what a surprise. Not going to happen though because of all the spawns. I had to move in to get Bandage Girl on him as well. Okay, we're going to tier 3 pretty quick. I actually got him to tier 3 fast enough that he didn't spawn any fetuses, so we are going to get a Death Note bonus off of him. Unless it vanishes if you don't do it fast enough. And it's still on him. What did it give us? It gave us a Troll Bomb? Is that what Death Note gave us there? Okay, well we're obviously too weak to fight Mega Satan straight up unless we get amazing items from these chests. All stats up. There's a chance we'll get a reroll and all these are trash, so... Can't see a damn thing, it's too dark. Nice laser light show though. Ludo with the laser is really good, isn't it? Because it gives us the ball of... Oh, not with Tech 2, no. Shit. If I had Tech 1 it would have been good. That's unfortunate. I mean, we do still have a controllable tier now, but it devalues the prism as well. Damn it. A lot of unlucky damage there. Couldn't really do much about it either. Lost Death Note thanks to Bandage Girl there too. Oh, right. I have to press spacebar. Oh, more luck. And spiders. Ludo also devalues Little Brim, so it was a terrible pickup. Oh, this is a terrible room. Could just die in here, unfortunately. We didn't get enough good items at the end. Survivability doesn't matter much if you've traded away all your red hearts to try and get Guppy. That's the part that sucks most. Like, that's how much damage just my tier is doing. That's not enough. So all I did was technically reduce my damage by removing my ability to also shoot tiers. We've got like an all stats up, a Guppy item, then we might have a chance. A bunch of Spirit Hearts would do it. That's Eden's Blessing, right? No, that's Purity. We got the Range Aura. It's no good to me. Ah, crap. Alright, well, we lose. We're not going to kill them fast enough to not be able to avoid their bullshit. Case in point, unavoidable death beam. Ah, screw you. It was a good run. Oh, I got the scissors. Oh, you know what the scissors is for? That's me finally died 100 times in Isaac. Since getting Rebirth, I think. Let's check my stats. Yep, that was death number 100. That is not too shabby to have however many episodes of Rebirth, Afterbirth, and Afterbirth Plus, and I still didn't die 100 times until just now. So I can be proud of us unlocking something, not the thing I was after. Which means we still need to do a Maggie run in the future, but... That's okay. We still unlocked something, so I'm happy with that. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Ta-ta for now.